Hi, this is Allison and this is my DIY speech. For my speech, I am going to talk about something that I am passionate about, and that is communicating with a dementia patient. No matter what type of day I'm having, it always seems that when I am with a patient with dementia, their comments and actions always make me smile. Dementia is caused by changes to the brain matter. It can be from mild symptoms to severe symptoms. For mild symptoms, no matter how many times you introduce yourself, a patient will continue to forget. They are very forgetful when it comes to present day experiences, as they may be in a different era or time in their life. A person with severe dementia is somebody that may not be able to communicate at all. No matter what type of communication skills that they have with their dementia, it is important as a caretaker that we use proper communication. Some ways that we can properly communicate is to keep slow and simple tasks. Second of all, we do not want to argue with these patients, and we want to cope with their out-of-norm experience. Last of all, we want to use proper non-verbal gestures. With these tips, we should have a pleasant experience for both the patient and the caretaker. To begin, my first instruction is that we should use simple and slow instructions. Tasks such as brushing their teeth may not be as simple as it once was, as that instruction may be too broad. Break it down into simpler tasks, such as tell them to take out their toothbrush, tell them to take out the toothpaste, put the toothpaste on the toothbrush, turn the water on, and etc. Breaking down the tasks will allow it to be easier for the patient and for the caretaker, as we want to promote their independence. Simple instructions is very important with communicating. For my second instruction, we do not want to argue with the patient. We want to cope with their out-of-norm experiences. For this, I have thought of an experience that I had in the past. We had a patient that would wake up at 3 o'clock every morning. He would never go back to bed, as he thought he was the mailman and he had to deliver mail. Sometimes the staff would argue with him, telling him that he wasn't a mailman, and that was many, many years ago that he delivered mail. This would frustrate the patient, allowing him to become combative and start to wander. He would not go back to bed. We learned that if we gave him a mail bag and some mail and some mailboxes, he could do his chore every morning. He felt a sense of accomplishment, and then he would go back to bed. Communicating without arguing and trying to figure out ways to deal with their out-of-norm experiences is very important with communicating with a dementia patient. Please don't argue. Last of all, my third tip is nonverbal gestures. We want to go to eye level and approach from the front. We can use proper touching, such as the shoulder and the hand. We want them to feel trusted, or that they can trust us, as we are their caretaker. Smile and be calm with your approach. Overall, nonverbal gestures is very important with communicating. Overall, these are 3 tips that I have with communicating with a dementia patient. It is important that we use simple instructions with the patient, that we do not argue with the patient, and we try to cope with their out-of-norm experiences, and last of all, use proper nonverbal gestures. With these tips, we should have a pleasant experience for both the dementia patient and the caretaker. Thank you.